Now we finished with the drawings, but if you remember on sheet 1 we ran into an issue, and that was that this number doesn't match what we wrote in. Now there's the cheap way to fix it, which is kind of cheating. You can double click on this number, go to your text, hide the dimension value, and put in what you really wanted it to say. And you'll see it updates on here. But that's not fixing the actual file. So we're going to not do that. And instead, we're going to go to or open our pencil box base and see what went wrong. So if I hover over the things on the side of this, I can see what parts were edited when. And it looks like extrusion 4 is the main culprit. So I'm going to expand extrusion 4 and look just at the sketch for it. And now if I zoom into the sketch, I'm not sure why, but for some reason that was off. So I'm going to click dimension, select the line and the base, and here I see it's not 0.25, it's very close to it. It's 0.2418 something. So I'm going to change this to 0.25. Hit enter. Now we have an actual dimension in place. I'm going to finish my sketch and save it. And because all of these files are connected to each other, when I go back to look at my drawings, it says the drawing needs to be updated. And after it updates, it changes it from 0.24 to 0.25. So this is what we wanted, and now this would be ready to print. Okay, so you would go to File, Print, and instead of just doing one sheet, you would print all sheets. Now, I'm not connected to the school server at this moment, but you would select one of the rooms like Graphic Arts or Room 301. You would click on Preview, and you want the scale to be 1:1. That an A-size paper is going to print out on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Go to your preview, and this will let you know if you need to rotate anything or fix anything. Right now this looks good. Oh, click the wrong button. Go back down to where it says print. You have all sheets, so that's sheet 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if it needed to be rotated, you could click rotate. You click preview. If that looks good, you select print. It brings the box back up, and you'd click OK. Now, to make this a little easier for other people to find and know what sheet is what, I'm going to edit a few things on here. So I'm going to double click where it says sheet 1 and rename this base. I'm going to change sheet 2 and make this say side. And make sure sheet 3 is the top, and it is. So I'm going to call this top. I'm going to call this last one Bill of Materials. And a bill of materials is just kind of a list of all the things you need to make a project. So this is your first project. It is completely finished. After you print out the papers, you can hand those off to myself or another student who is finished, and they can follow your instructions to make a pencil box just for you. Now if we want to change anything on this, like you'll notice that some students used 2 pieces of wood instead of 1, and they made it to where instead of this being solid, you had like a strip of walnut or a strip of oak or cherry or something else that went through the middle of this as part of their pencil box. You can do that virtually, and if we wanted to do something like that, we would have to change how the assembly is put together, how the sides are cut out, how the top is put together, and you can change any of those after the fact as well. So let's save that for another video.